Everyone. Thank you for joining me on Marco Antonio Strategizes. I am Marco Antonio, and today I wanted to talk to you about there is the next step into marketing, which is a part of marketing. You may be involved into Google Ads, search engine optimization, um, social media, social media promotions, the whole works. You're making all these efforts and you're making all these cool videos, reels, um, whatever you guys call them nowadays. So, you're making a TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, do a LinkedIn post. I personally like LinkedIn because it's a B2B platform. You're making contacts with a lot of other business owners, in my opinion. That's how I communicate with other business owners. And for me, it's a large lead magnet for large catering orders for large companies. So, that aside, you did all this work and all this marketing, and you finally got people to come to your page, and your page sucks. And your page can be too busy. I've been guilty of that. Simple is more in the process, especially depending on the product that you're doing. But overall, simple will be best. And so, one of the greatest examples, and I'm going to tell this to everyone, look at all of the big players in your field who have already done the recipe for success. I had a scale from nothing, and I was fortunate enough to grow us to $1 million in sales. But I took some tips and a few pages out of Successful Corporations, Successful Operations book. One of the ones is Chipotle. And the beautiful thing I love about Chipotle is when you go look at their website, the simplicity. Burrito, burrito bowl, lifestyle bowl. These are beautiful pictures. And I can 100% guarantee you that this picture, each of these pictures, have hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in putting these pictures together very picturesque. From the way that the aluminum was peeled back on this burrito, the way the tortilla is exposed, the beautiful way that the layout of the beans, the rice, and the tomatoes, how it's perfectly well balanced. This burrito bowl was not assembled by your local burrito bowl building person at Chipotle. This was set up beautifully by a plate setter. So, the really big thing that I want you to learn about this is when we're smaller businesses, we may not have that huge budget to be able to dump tens and thousands of dollars like the big players do. It's a very scary and very nerve wracking thing. You're already spending money into marketing, but when they get to your page, you still have the possibility of losing them. You did all that brand awareness. You did all those paid promotions. You put money into search engine optimization, but we need the sale to convert. Me personally, I prefer online business. I prefer online sales. And with that, it frees up my staff. I like the ability of my customers showing up online, building out their own order, so then that way we are not at risk of the order being uh, taken down incorrectly by human error. That way it puts the responsibility on the customer. The customer checks themselves out at the checkout, gives us their own money, takes themselves through the payment process, and by the time they've paid the order, we receive it online, automatically prints and fires, and it gets updated and processed in our queue. But that's the other step. We still need to get them to buy. And people, if you were to put a description like this, burrito bowl, there's a lot of people that think, oh, well, they know what a burrito bowl is. Don't assume your customer knows what a burrito bowl is. In marketing and search engine optimization, it's really important. The more information that search engines have on your product, the better. Same thing with your product. The more information that your client base has or your audience has on your product, the better. You don't want them calling and asking questions about what is this product or anything about it. You want to be able to free up your time and your resources. I want your page to do the selling for you on your behalf. So that may mean make your product the star of the show, make your product the star of the page. And Chipotle did a really beautiful job on this. Like, it instantly pulls your attention. And if you want to know more, you read more. And there's their call to action right there. Order now, order now, order now. They're doing a very beautiful way on the way that they've assembled this ordering page. And if you can't relate to food, the other big one, there is a company out there right now that was that was so successful, but they're part of their strategy as they were growing, they were declaring losses. And they were running out of loss for a significant amount of years, and people kept on investing more into it. And it was his name starts with the J, and he's bald. But he has one of the most famous, most powerful companies in the world. And I can tell you right now, this company that I'm talking about does not have any storefronts, any brick and mortar locations that you can go in and buy something. This company does not even have any any sales reps selling anything over the phone. This company generates billions and billions and billions and may soon be evaluated as $1 trillion company, and they have no phone sales in a brick and mortar location. If anybody can guess, drop it in the comments. I'm going to give it 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazon. So, good old Jeff. Let's get on to Amazon. Amazon, the invisible sales force. So, the reason why I say that is they invested everything from how you shop, how you manage. Amazon has taken online sales to the next level. And it's so important. Even if you see here, down to the description of a 250 count 9-ounce clear disposable plastic cups. They have pictures. They have as much description as possible. And you already know what a clear disposable plastic cup is, 9 ounce, but they went out of their way and gave something seemingly so insignificant still a quality, beautiful picture. Nice little beautiful stack of cups. Nice little beautiful cup holding a red liquid, and it stands out beautifully. So you take a look at it and just think about the way how much revenue they generate and the way that their whole layout is done for you. You can do a 250 count, 100 count, but the what I really want to hit home with you is their website does all the work for them. So for all you business owners out there, I really want you to take it home with you and understand you're going to be paying a staff member $40,000 a year. But if you could reduce that staff member's pay with increasing cost and wages and get what Amazon doesn't pay a sales force. We can't go fully automated, full on like Amazon is with their sales force as a brick and mortar restaurant or other business operations can do this, but me in my case I cannot. But people, with all your marketing and everything you do, just to get back into it, it's so important that your items are being properly represented online. May it be a burrito, may it be a plastic cup, you need proper descriptions and excellent pictures help convert that sale over. You can do all the best marketing in the world, but if you were to show up and there was not a picture of plastic cups and a you just saw a description, 9-ounce clear disposable plastic cup. You might buy it still. And later I'll get into the psychology. I'll make another video on this. The psychological effects and the higher conversion rates products with pictures have versus products that don't have pictures. Next time you're about to make a purchase yourself, and see if it's a smaller business with a smaller, a smaller presence website that you know is a local mom and pop shop that could be developing their business skills. Ask yourself, how can this be represented better? What would it do you better or more justice if there was more descriptions on this site? And look at the bigger ones. Like, I'm sure you have a local restaurant, a local hamburger spot that just says Cowboy Burger, but it doesn't say what's in the Cowboy Burger. But if you go order DoorDash, McDonald's online, you know exactly what you're going to get. Moral to the story, everyone, it's extremely important for you to provide all the best descriptions as much as possible to all of the products that you will be featuring, all of the products that you're going to have. And regardless of people know what Dayquil is, people know what these Clorox wipes are. Good images placed for your product are extremely important. You may not have the budget to do the exact placement, layout, and you have to get a little bit of creative. Like, even if you see right here, I have a slip lead control leash for dogs, no pull. That's on my suggested stuff. I'm a dog person. I love dogs. So if you take a look at that, they even made a dog leash look good and appealable for you. If you can take a page out of this book to make sure that your products are properly being represented online after you've done all your marketing and advertisement, I'm sure that your sales rate will become better as well. We have to cover our bases in every step of the progress. You do not want to give any doubts or hesitations. You want to make it as easy as possible for people to give you their money and any product you may be selling online, and take as many of the questions away and answer them before they've answered them. Thank you for joining me with Marco Antonio Strategizes, and I will see